How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffle Rowlett, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Today, we are going to be discussing some rumors, ladies and gentlemen, as per usual. We actually have some really spicy ones today, if I'm going to be frankly honest. We've got some really weird ones. I want to be fair and say that. Some truly weird rumors, but we've got a few today, and I thought we'd cover them. I thought we'd talk about them. So first of all, big thank you to the people who sent this my way. First of all, thank you to Jack Reezy. Jack Reezy was one of the first people who sent this. Jake Reezy, sorry, not Jack. Jake, thank you so much for sending this my way, dude. I appreciate it, man. And also, big thank you to, of course, Sheely Ingley, of course, known as Kitsune Pixie on Twitter. Thank you so much for sending this my way. I appreciate it. I keep looking into the wrong camera here. I keep looking into like the new camera, which is currently charging, which is why you're not seeing me in high definition quality, but you're seeing me in poor quality, which is fine. But yeah, so we're going to be covering a rumor today, guys, which is seemingly very similar to the AZ Floetta rumor that we had a while back and that sort of stuff. Here's basically what Sheely told me when she sent the rumor to me, which was, Ruffle Rowlett, I think this rumor is fake, because I believe it is taken from the fake Pokedex rumor, when it was mentioned that the rabbit being, that rumor mentioned the rabbit being a girl, and it says that AZ's Floette could be a fossil. Which is very strange. So we're going to look into the rumor, see what it's all about, because you never know with these things. I mean, in the past, right, we had tons of rumors in the past as well. People think, like, right now we have more rumors than usual. No, we've had rumors like these crazy amount of times. And sometimes they end up being real. Some of them end up being real. Like, for example, the one for Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. Also, again, I apologize about the quality of the camera. It's literally just, like, I don't know what it is, what's going on with it. It's kind of slowly dying. Also, there's just not enough lighting coming in from the side here. It just looks very, very, like, foggy. Almost like this is supposed to be a dream sequence. Which, ladies and gentlemen, this is a dream sequence right now. You are imagining all of this. You are not seeing the truth. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the stuff. Also, please do me a favor, guys, if you would not mind. Check out our new shirt designs. I'll put them on screen in a second as well, like a little bit later in here, but I want you guys to check them out. They're really freaking good. So please check out the shirt designs. They're fantastic. They're new ones made by Pixel Steven on freaking Twitter, so do check them out as well. But yeah, they're looking fantastic. I want to be frankly honest. They look fantastic, so do check them out. But yeah, so let's start with the first rumor here, which is coming from Jake here, which is this one saying info Sobble Buddy. So we have this one from, of course, Jake, and the other one, which I mentioned a second ago, was from Sheely, which is this one right here. But we're going to cover the one here that's shorter first. I thought getting the shorter one out of the way first would be probably the best way to go about this whole situation, as it's probably the most smart thing to do. And of course, I also want to show you guys the shirts and how those look like, which I'm going to do right now. So here are the shirts, guys. If you want to check them out, please do. They're linked down below. We got a new design. We got a sword and a shield, and we got Scorbunny, Grookey, and Sobble hiding behind the shield, and also goes a little bit like black spikes and whatnot coming out of it. You can see right there how it looks like. You got like premium hoodies, normal hoodies. You got hoodies for, like, you know, kid sizes. If you know you have a sibling or whatever who wants one. I know I'm getting one for my younger brother, who's like, I don't know, he's like 8 now. I'm getting one for him, so if you want to check those out, please do. Either way, let's get into the actual reading right now. So got some info for you guys, what this guy says here. The guy's called Sobble Buddy as well. It says that Grookey turns into a grass dark type, which honestly would be one of the coolest freaking choices to go down, if I'm going to be frankly honest. I would love to see a grass dark type Pokemon. I mean, the last one I can remember is like Shiftry. There might be more, but I can't remember. But like dark type Pokemon are considered to be like somewhat more like, you know, inherently evil, right? So having a starter Pokemon that gets an inherently evil typing to it would actually be pretty cool. And also, man, this shirt is really weird. Like, I just realized that when I'm sitting here. But yeah, inherently it's a really cool, actually, like, typing, so I think that would make a lot of sense. And it mentions here that it's kind of feminine, but still rough, so, well, the word rough doesn't really sound too juicy, does it? What it is, though. Scorbunny's final type is Fire Fairy. It's a Moon Rabbit. Okay, Moon Rabbit. So I want to check out what Moon Rabbits are exactly, because I've heard this statement before. Moon Rabbit is basically a rabbit from the moon. So I guess actually I think this is from Chinese mythology, I think, or unless I'm getting it wrong. I think it's from Chinese or Japanese mythology with the Moon Rabbit, which is basically, I think something to do with like the, you know, like just Chinese gods. Right here, it kind of mentions that the Moon Rabbit the Moon Rabbit fights Sun Wukong, or rather Sun Wukong fights the Moon Rabbit, and it's in one of the Chinese novels, Journey to the West. Yes, so I thought I remembered it from somewhere. Yeah, so in the Journey to the West, you've got the Moon Rabbit fighting against home dog Sun Wukong, which is really cool. So that would actually make sense. Think about it, right? If one of them is Grookey, and Grookey's based a little bit on Sun Wukong, you know, with his stick and all that stuff, and then you got Scorbunny, which is based on a Moon Rabbit, those two having a rivalry would make a lot of sense, right? Like, even in the anime, that would actually be really intriguing. Now that I think about it, that would actually be really, really cool. So honestly, I would see that working. Sobble will be a water electric type. So think of Nessie. really, Nessie for Sobble. I'm not seeing how Nessie and Sobble kind of like match up well. I really can't see how that would work. But, I mean, who might say? So, there are major new type combinations for many of the new Pokemon. Bug, Ice, Dragon, Steel. Now, if you guys haven't seen this, actually, the Bulbapedia, I think, tweeted this out like a long time ago. It's been over a month now since they tweeted it out. But basically, they tweeted out a list of all the sort of type combinations that haven't been done yet. And there's actually so freaking many that they have not done. Over 20 of them have not been done yet. Like, over 20. I'm saying 20 because that's the most amount, like, the number I remember in my head. But there's, like, even more than that have not been, like, fully, you know, utilized yet in the actual franchise. So, honestly, there's so many to go through. Like, so many. But oh well, either way, where are we? Okay, so big post-game stuff. Galar has some connections to a former region that the player can visit. So I guess he's trying to make a connection here to Kalos, but who knows, maybe it could be something else. I mean, we've seen Pokemon games in the previous past have like connections to other regions, like small areas that are a little bit of a connection to other regions. Like, I think you got the Sinjo Ruins, right? Yeah, you got the Sinjo Ruins in like Soul Silver Heart Gold, where you can go and catch like, you know, the legendaries and whatnot, which is like, you know, like up the northern part of Johto. You got that. So there are like small connection areas in Pokemon games, even in remake Pokemon games like Soul Silver, where you can revisit like places from like the past and that sort of stuff. I mean, honestly, Sinnoh, like, you know, Sinnoh was great, and like then, you know, Soul Silver coming into that generation as a remake was perfect, because Soul Silver Heart Gold had like some of the most, like the most amount of things in them out of any Pokemon game. So honestly, I'd love it for like this game, Generation 8, decides to have smaller areas where you can visit and you can revisit like older generations slightly, like, you know, like something like the Sinjo Ruins, but like, you know, slightly different, where you can maybe like, you know, enter that and you can actually catch like, you know, something similar like to the Sinjo Ruins. Oh, cool, you can get like the Algad Palkia and whatnot, or oh, a different area. Oh, here you can, you know, in this, you know, I don't know, let's call them, the Joti Ruins, okay? There you can find like a giant tower, and next to that tower there's also a waterfall, and hey, cool, there you can find yourself, you know, a Lugia and a Ho-Oh, you know what I mean? Like, that would actually be really cool if they went down that path. I would love that. Like, genuinely, I myself would love that. So that'd be definitely really cool. Now, the next part, of course, is going to be the regional versions of some older Pokemon will appear. Mostly Pokemon from Johto, but some Pokemon, Hoenn Pokemon, will get this treatment, Sudowoodo. And I can't see the other Pokemon here because it's actually being cut off, which I'm not sure what that says. And let's focus on Z-moves. So Z-moves should not even be in this game at all. I think that's what I personally think. I don't know about you guys. I personally hated Z-moves. I really didn't like them that much. I think they were pretty lackluster as a feature. Like, as a feature compared to all the other features we've had, right? Like, that feature was just not as fun, dog. Like, it just wasn't, it wasn't juicy, dog. It wasn't juicy. It just wasn't that good. But yeah, so it is what it is, though. But yeah, about that one, I ain't feeling it. Either way, next part. Let's focus on Z-moves. Fair enough, we read that. Mega Evolution is going to return, which would make sense, but would that mean new Mega Evolutions or just old Mega Evolutions? Or what's the deal? And there's a new battle mechanic that involves the Galar gym battles, which, again, we've heard about that before. Nothing too new in that statement. But yeah, it is what it is, though. So, that's the first one. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump to the other rumor, which is the bigger one. So this is a pretty chunky rumor, I'm going to be honest and say it's a pretty big one. But let's start from the top here. And this is actually, like, somebody, like, in Japanese wrote their name here, and it says Sword and Shield, and it has a picture of the map and, like, different areas, like, pointed out. So what he starts with here says, well, what strengthens a rumor? It's the simple fact that it's not confirmation, but a separate script of the story that anyone can find if they know how to do it. But let's get down to business. And here's what he states first here. We'll have some new species from 90 to 120 Pokemon, 2 legendaries and 8 mythicals. Really? 2 legendaries only? That would be a little bit lame. I think they always do more than just 2 legendaries. I mean, last generation we had a lot of legendaries, let's be honest. And less mythicals, but like loads of legendaries. Groovy, or I guess Grookey, evolves when he feels confident about his appearance. So you'll have to use the new Pokeball Animo function to evolve any Pokemon with stone. Wait, with stone there? Wait, what? Wait, I'm so confused right now. What? This makes... Wait, like, what? Because when it says Groovy, does he mean Grookey? Because, I don't know, man. I mean, clearly this person, like, English isn't their first language, I feel like. Function to all, any Pokemon with stone there. Eevee will have a new evolution over there again, as it was in Kalos, a form of armor, and you will be able to only use shield, while in Sword, you can only have the climax of the... What? It will be a Pokemon used by the villains who's in the game are the Sword team and the Shield team, which would make sense. Actually, Sword and Shield team, like Team Sword and Team Shield, actually sound like decent names. Like, seriously, because think about like Ruby and Sapphire, right? Pokemon Ruby, Pokemon Sapphire, Pokemon Aqua team, Pokemon Team Magma, Team Aqua, right? You know what I mean? So you got those, which makes sense, right? Those actually make sense. Like, generally speaking, Team Sword and Team Shield makes sense. The last evolution of Grookey is taken to the fighting, type fighting, what? To the type fighter and steel type, because depending on your game, you will have Sun Wukong and a gentleman primate. Alright? The initial female Pokemon from this region is Scorbunny, a vain and fast Pokemon. Your ears will make a crown shape and the end of the evolution, which is part of your signature blow. She has 15 the HP bar with 100, so she will wear armor for disguise. Sobble will evolve into a steel dragon. He will only look like a dragon, but he will be water steel. Okay. So he's going to be water steel, but he's going to look like a steel dragon. Okay. We will have 3 fossils. The Inmejatario, Grass and Rock, the Ensaber, Ice and Rock, and the last will be the AZ Floette that will be in the fossil. But this is Floette is of the bird and will be involved with the development of history and the legendary. The Floette of the past and the present will bring a wolf from each past. Wolf 1 is normal electric type, and Wolf 2 is normal ghost. Blue, Encounter Grass, purple, Elite 4, white, important places. I guess that's what he puts on the map here. So Elite 4 would be the purple area on the top here, as you guys may see. Would be on the top, as you can see right up there. The blue area, I guess, I can't really see the blue area on this thing. Oh, that's the bottom of the map, the starting area. Would be Encounter Grass. And white, important places. So that would be like the upper area there, and the middle area with the big town or the big city, like the kind of like Bronze City. Then black is Teacher Pokemon House, defense and attack. Black circular is train. Black cube in the middle, battle of Team Sword and Shield war. Red appears Yostada, which is at the bottom of the map, of course, which is the starting area. This is so strange. This is probably one of the weirdest rumors I've ever seen. I'm gonna be frankly honest. This is one of the weirdest rumors I've ever read. Like genuinely one of the weirdest rumors I've ever read. I don't even know what to say about it. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. I mean, honestly, this one just seems really weird. But honestly, sometimes the weirdest ones can end up being the real ones. Who knows? But I want to know your opinions and thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? What do you guys think about this? Because personally, I'm a little bit torn. I'm going to be honest. The first one I like. I think the first one has like kind of a basic rundown of it. And I think there's a conversation to be had based on the first rumor. A conversation to be had about the revisiting of other regions in small segments. Like, not like revisiting a full region, but like a small segment, like the Sinjo Ruins, like a small little thing, very, very minuscule, right? But it's good enough to make you feel like, oh, this is really cool because I can remember this, or I can recall to this, or I like this Pokemon, so it's cool to like get it in this manner. Like, if they can do more shit like that, that'd be amazing. So, generally something I do appreciate there. But that is that. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we end this video, do make sure to check out our shirt designs that are on sale right now. They're brand new. Do check them out. It's going to be linked down below to these shirt designs. They're really freaking awesome, guys. I'm so happy with the designs and how they turned out. So, please, if you want to check them out, want to get what yourself want, then please do so, because it would be appreciated. And yeah, they're going to be up for about, I'm not sure, like a decent chunk of time. We're going to have these ones up for a long time. So do check them out, give them some love. And our old shirt designs are still up for a bit longer until the end of this month. We'll have those up. If things go well with those and people do enjoy them, we might keep them for longer. But if there is a, low interest rate on the older shirts, we'll get those, out by April. And we'll keep these ones around for a longer time. But yeah, if you want to get one of these shirts, guys, please do so. It's going to be linked down below. Have a great day, and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.